have to start off by saying, Raina, way to go. Good job. Congratulations. Gave me a heart attack. And we have a lot of people waiting to ask you questions. So we will start with Mike Topper.
Raina, congrats on the win there. Obviously, can you please take us through that last sequence? It seemed like you wanted to pass it, able to pull a first shot. That was a good decision. Can you just take us through that sequence and what did it mean for you to hit the game winner like that?
Yeah, I was honestly looking for the pass. I mean, I hadn't made a shot all second half, and so I think that was kind of more in my head. But then they doubled on Lease, and so I was wide open. I had to take the shot, and I took it. And what do you know, win it.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Raina. I know you've talked a couple times this season. I think after the South Carolina game and the regular season game against Louisville, that moments like this is why you came to NC State. Was that sort of another feeling of that today? And I mean, how accomplished do you feel, wearing that hat after everything you've been through the past year with transferring?
I'm just so grateful to be here. I mean, I feel like I belong here, and I think I proved the point. And I'm just so excited and grateful to be here, honestly.
James.
Hey, Raina, congrats on the win. Third game in 3 days, you've played a lot of minutes, and you often hear people talk about fatigue in these tournaments. When you get in those final minutes or final seconds, did you feel fatigued, or are you really just kind of riding on adrenaline?
I think at the beginning of the game, you feel fatigued, but then towards the end, it's just all adrenaline. You don't feel anything. All you're worried about is winning the game, and that's where I was at.
Aaron Beard.
Raina, I wanted to jump on something you said earlier about you had missed a few shots. I think we counted you had missed 6 straight since the beginning of the second quarter. So you hadn't made a shot since, midway through the first half. How much did that kind of, in that moment, I mean, I know there's a lot of things going through your head in a moment, but did you have that kind of pop in your head that you didn't have the shot going and when you took the last one, or did you just forget about it?
I just forgot about it. I had my teammates just keep telling me to just shoot it, like it'll fall. And so yeah, that wasn't running through my mind at all.
Bridget.
What does it, I don't know if you can hear me well enough, but what does it mean for you, everything that 2020 and COVID brought, such a weird season, and, the cancellations and the postponements, and just to get to this point right now, what does that feel like for you?
It just means a lot. I mean, you can never take a game for granted, and I'm just so happy and grateful to be here, and that all the athletic training staff just got us here. And so, yeah, I'm just so grateful to be here.
Lawrence.
Hey, ran a great game. Coming into the season, you had to replace a great point guard in Ace Koenig. And so did you feel any pressure at all this season? And how have you been able to adjust to, stepping up and running a team in your first year?
No, I didn't feel any pressure. I just played my game and just tried to learn the offense. And yeah, no, not much pressure at all. I just played my own game, and that's it.
All right, we're just going to take a couple more because I guess she's got to go to another interview. So, Justin.
Raina, you guys trailed by 8 today in the fourth quarter. You trailed by 10 in the fourth quarter yesterday and have obviously had several comebacks this season. What is it about playing from behind that seems to make you guys kick it into another gear?
I think it's just keeping our heads and keeping our focus. We don't pay much. Obviously, we know the score, but we try not to pay much attention to it. We just try to focus on ourselves and do what we can.
Thanks.
Joshua.
Yes, ma'am. Congratulations, Raina, on the win. Just how important was it for you to lock in on the defensive end, knowing that the shots weren't all the way going in?
Super important, just to try to show that I'm not just an offensive threat. I can play defense as well. And I know in this league, you have to be able to play defense. So it was just super important. Louisville has great scores. And I think that was the key tonight, is just rebounding and playing really good defense.
All right, Raina, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, now we'll have Elisa. If you want to put hands up, I can start with the people who